now, mate.
Well, how are you?
Good to see you, mate.
All right.
You ready?
Rob, ready?
Fire away then.
Paul, lovely to see you, mate.
Thanks, Rob.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
How does this feel, first and foremost? It's come pretty quickly.
I never thought I would get the chance again to come back in to this level unless you took a team from the Championship back up. Just the way the game's going, so I'm honoured and privileged to be here. It's great, and I can't wait to get started.
It was pretty clear that the owners here were talking to a number of candidates.
Mm.
How did it come about from your perspective?
I just got a call really late in the weekend and asked would I meet the owners, and I had no hesitation coming down and to meet them, and I was actually up in Scotland at the time, so I came down and met them, and they were lovely people, really nice, and everybody knows it's a real stable club. It's only 2 managers in 12 years. In modern day game, it's unique, that. So I'm delighted to be here. Peter, John and Tony have been great with me, so yeah, let's see how it goes.
There was a lot of talk in the media, we were involved in it as well, about Gary Rowett, Quique, Sanchez, Flores and Martin O'Neill as well. Does that matter at all to you? And did you need convincing that you weren't second choice?
No, listen, it's whether names like that were branded, yeah, maybe they were, maybe they weren't. For me, it was not a problem. It was I never second guessed it. I never thought for a second, well, I wasn't first choice, I wasn't going to come. Never. I think it's a great football club. I've been here many a time, and it's got a terrific fan base behind it, really vocal. And so whether I was 15th choice or it didn't matter. If I got the opportunity to come, I was going to take it.
You could see how reluctant the owners were here to sack Mark Hughes.
Yeah.
I mean, they've only sacked 2 managers in 11 years. Does that make this job as attractive as any in the Premier League to a large extent, and does it make it unique in that regard?
I think so. I think that's a big factor, and it's probably testament to Peter and John and Tony as well behind the scenes that they're like that. They can see it. They've had unbelievable experience in football, and they've probably seen it and seen how it affects managers and football clubs when you chop and change every time. So I'm absolutely delighted that they chose me, and I'm delighted that I'm working under them.
I'm sure you'll be given time, because that's what this football club does, but you've got to start quickly.
Yeah. But listen, it starts on Saturday, no two ways about it. It's 15 games. I was at the game last night, and I thought we played well. I really did. I thought we had chances to score, albeit you're up against a great side and it can score at any time, but there's some really good things there to work on. And but my time starts Saturday, and that's, if we can get this place really going and get the players working as hard as what I think they should be working, then we've got a great chance of winning.
We saw you in the stands last night at Old Trafford, and I'm sure you, like us, heard the Stoke fans singing for, what, nearly 20 minutes, was it? Paul Lambert's Barmy Army? I mean, what did you make of that?
I started it. Listen, it was great, really was, and that's, they'll come here on Saturday and they'll get right behind the team. I know they will, because I've been in here, and as I said, I've heard it before. I've heard the atmosphere when they're really on it, and it's up to me to get a team on the pitch that gives them something. It's okay me saying we need the supporters, we have to give them something as well, whether it's a tackle or a header or some piece of brilliance from somebody. We have to give them something, and if we do that and pull the two components together, we'll have a better chance of winning.
I know the owners were very impressed with how much you knew about this squad already.
Yeah.
I mean, you've always studied the game from
Yeah.
your own club. What do you know about this squad? What do you think they can offer? Are you sure they've got what it takes to stay up?
100%. They've got more than enough. They shouldn't be in the position they're in. But the reality is, yeah. And there's some real talented footballers here. No two ways about it. I saw a little bit this morning with the lads that never played, but I also saw it with the lads that played last night. And if they can get the togetherness and the spirit here, then that'll take us a long way, along with the support that the club the club generates. So, and hopefully on Saturday that'll be a victory for us, and that's what I have to pull together.
You don't have a lot of time to assess the squad and think about what you might need in the transfer window. The weeks left there. Have you got money to spend? Have you got ideas already?
Yeah, we've spoke about it this morning. What we think can help. Not just. We have to put pressure on the lads that are already here as well to perform to that level that they're capable of. I think their own admission that they hadn't played as well as what they could have done. So they have to get the drive from other players to come in and help them, and that's what we'll try and do.
What about your backroom staff? What can you tell us about your plans there?
I'm bringing Stuart Taylor with me, who was at Wolves with me, who I know really well. Kevin Russell's here as well. Eddie's done a great job in the last few weeks steadying the ship, and it's not. Listen, that's no concern. The concern is the team and the club and supporters. That's the main concern, and that's my focus is on getting this team to win.
Would you like Eddie to stay? Do you know if he could stay?
Do you know, I've not, Rob, I've only spoke to him for about 20 minutes this morning, and I'll go back up after I speak to you lads and have a chat with.
These games coming up, I mean, you've been in the situation before where you've taken over a club mid-season, but I don't know if you've ever taken over a club where the next 4 games are absolutely huge for you, all against teams that are there and around you.
Yeah. I think the Premiership is, every game's hard, home and away. It doesn't matter if the teams are in about you or the top of the table or bottom. If you look at the points, there's not too much between the bottom 3 and the mid-table. So you've got that group, and that's something we have to aim for, is get us out of this situation we're in, get us up the table. A couple of wins does it, and it looks a little bit more rosier, but get above that relegation line. Come what may, get above the relegation line at the end of the season, and then everybody will have a better summer.
How did the players respond to you today?
They were great. They were, honestly. They really. It's easy for me to say, the usual one, no new manager syndrome, and players try and impress you, but they were great. Hopefully they can sustain that level, and the lads that played last night, I'll get to see them on Thursday, and as a group we'll try and pull it together.
You said at the very start of this that you didn't think you'd get another chance in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Your last 2 jobs, you only got 7 months at. I mean, that's a classic example of how quick the managerial merry-go-round can change.
Yeah.
You're chomping at the bit with this one, with this opportunity.
That's why I said it was an honour and a privilege, and whether I was 15th or 50th choice, it didn't matter to me one bit, because it's a fantastic football club. I've had the top people trust me that I can do it, and I'm looking forward to it. Really am. I'm excited to do it. I'm looking forward to the atmosphere again and the whole showcase that goes with the Premier League. But you have to earn the right to stay in this league, and we have to earn the right come Saturday to stay in the league starting.
Is there a bit of unfinished business in the Premier League from your perspective? Maybe the way it ended with Villa and the chance you weren't given at Wolves?
Yeah, it's difficult to say things like that. I mean, I had a great time with Norwich in it. We finished, I think we finished joint 10th or something. The first year in nearly 3 years in Aston Villa. So it's not new to me. I'm not new to big time football. You know, one career, footballing career was a high level. Managerial career, I've done it. So it's not something that's fazed me to think, oh, I'm in all the Premier League. I love it, and hopefully the players go and do the same.
Best of luck, mate.
Thank you. Thanks.
This team so far has shipped 50 goals. I imagine the defence is what you'll be working on first. What are your thoughts on the defence at the moment?
I don't think it's just the defence. I think it's collectively. I'm never one to really blame an individual or an individual unit to say that's the cause of it. It's a team. It's a team game, and it's a collective unit. And we'll win together and we'll lose together. That's, as long as we don't go away from that mantra of blaming people, then stick together. As a team, we have to do better to stop conceding goals. Going forward, I think we're really good. I think we're really good going forward. Without the ball, we need to be a little bit better, a little bit more aggressive without it, and close people down a little bit quicker. And if we get that, we've got a chance.
You met some of the players last night as well. I think you went into the dressing room. As much as possible, can you tell us what sort of things you said to them and what reaction you got?
Well, I think they knew themselves. I mean, I never really said too much, to be honest, but the important thing was they don't come out of Old Trafford with their heads down, because they gave it everything they had. They had chances to get goals, they played well. They had 2 young fullbacks playing in the side with some injuries. So there was lads that were just come back from injury for a long time playing. So in my view, they did a good game. They played well. They created chances. The first 2 goals for Manchester United were wonder goals. You couldn't stop them. And Butland too, I thought, was outstanding and no chance of them. So I think the big thing for me was they came off the pitch knowing they gave it a go.
In terms of the squad that you've inherited, where does it stand with squads that you've inherited in the past at other clubs?
Oh, it's a really difficult question because that's a difficult one. I think I've been fortunate. I've had some really top players playing under me, and this squad is as talented as they come. No 2 ways about it. We've just got to pull it together, and I think have that togetherness that I think we need, and that little bit of aggression of them to not to be easily beat. I think that's important.
And there are reports that you may have already spoken to Bojan about coming back. Can you tell us
No,
anything?
I haven't. No, my Spanish is not good at the minute, so no, I haven't. But I know obviously he's out and I know how big a talent he is. I think that's a conversation for later. First and foremost, the only thing in my head is to win and get out of this position we're in. Okay, thank you.
BBC.
In terms of the supporters, there's been a mixed reaction to when you've been appointed. Have you had that before anyway?
Yeah, go up to Celtic Park. Yeah. Listen, that's normal. That's normal. Yeah, the same when I signed for Borussia Dortmund. That same. I signed for Borussia Dortmund for nothing as a footballer, and they were signing people like Paulo Sousa for 7 million Deutschmarks at the time. I go there for nothing, and I'm pretty sure if you asked the fans, they'd have said, "Who? Why do we sign somebody from Scotland and we are one of the greatest teams in Europe?" And then I go and show what I can do. So that's normal. If we won games, that's the most important thing. It's you're going to get that all over the world. People with mixed reactions and saying things, but it's important the supporters get behind the team and drive it on because we need them. And that's, as I said before, that's easy. So yeah, it's football.
Anybody else?
Paul, you've mentioned how important the supporters are at this football club,
Mm-hmm.
and you've managed at this stadium for other football clubs. Can you give a sort of rallying cry to the fans of hopefully, they don't know you really and what you're going to produce? How important do you think they'll be on Saturday?
Vital. I think from here on in, they're absolutely vital to us. But as I said earlier, I think we have to give them something as well. There's no point in this stadium being full on Saturday and we go out there really lame and no play with tempo or intensity in our game. It's no good for them. So we have to be on the front foot, and I'm pretty sure the atmosphere will be pretty different what it has been of late. And if we can play the way I think we can play, then they'll get right behind us.
Paul, it's a tough while keeping Stoke up this season. If you've only got 8 home games to do it, I would argue you probably need to win 5 of those 8. But that's quite difficult. Stoke have only won 5 of their last 16 at home. Is that something you're going to concentrate on, the home performance for Stoke?
I think the home form is vital to us. But listen, we're good enough to win away from home. I don't have any problems going away from home and trying to go and win. I'll never set a team out to go and draw or be negative in games. So we'll go and try and win as many games as we can, whether it's home or away. I've always been like that, and I won't change.
One more.
Yeah. Paul, you've spoken already about Bojan, another player out on loan, Janali and Bula, club's record signing. I know you're coming in looking at the players you have available to you now, but are you aware of sort of on the peripheries of players out on loan? Is it something that you maybe be addressing in the future?
Yeah, no, we've spoke yesterday about the lads out on loan and what we're going to do with them, and so I will try and get conversation wise with them to see what's been happening here, and that's something I will do. But the main priority at this minute in time is to win.
And you're happy with the squad that you've got in front of you at this moment in time? You think they're capable of staying in the Premier League?
100% there. There's no 2 ways about it. These are really good players. There's a lot of internationals here. They've got a lot of talent. Talent doesn't win you games alone. You need a little bit a little bit more. But there's so much good here, and if I can just get it out of them, then we'll be really okay. I don't have a problem with that.
Right, folks, thank you. We'll just break off and do the radios, and then we'll do the written
Guys,
guys.
cheers, thanks, Rob.
See you, mate.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Rob. Thanks.